Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he watches ball one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 2 hits in 22 tries. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Stewart is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1-0 the count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he tucks something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Manuel Margot is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-2 pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire. Runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
2-2 now.
2-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Mike Ford is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
2-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mike Ford becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Chopped to third, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Aaron.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there in the manager.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. No movement on base. It's ball one. Sanchez, the runner at third. Hicks at second with two gone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Ready with the 2-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away. At the plate, DJ Stewart. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. In there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Line towards center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
That's inside ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the third out. Red Sox go down. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
No right fielder, number 99.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Got a full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And right into the shift. Torres brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with one gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5-game lead in the division. J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
So here's Trey Mancini. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pulls the string on that one strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back.
The second baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Wilmer Flores is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. The bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Yankees. The catcher, Jerry.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, Torres. He drew a walk his first time up. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two and two.
2-2's the count.
Weak roller right side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Left for the Yankees. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Torres picks it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Josh Ockamy. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will take.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. On he pops it up. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now. Xander Bogaerts would be next. 3-1 to Martinez.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. For the Red Sox. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way.
Second baseman, DJ.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella. First delivery to him on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Count is 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2-0.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. So digging in now, Luke Voigt is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Line toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Felix Hernandez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Felix Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Ford is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Now here it comes.
2-2.
Now a flare out to left center. Benintendi coming up. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Aaron Hicks comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is in there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. In there, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Well hit, but also well foul into the seats in left. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Looking to minimize the damage here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Manuel Margot. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped up. Ford shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now
ready now.
The first baseman, John Hawkins.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Out.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Here's Big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
Digging in, Mike Ford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home. 7th inning. Ready to roll, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Their count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground and into left field for a 1-out hit.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And he lays off there 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Red Sox 6.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball. One ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end. And
a swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
he didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 the count. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Now batting, number 28.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one misses for ball four. And the Yankees get a base runner here with two away. Brandon Workman takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning. DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, two away. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, This is a big next pitch for both sides.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
A 1 pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Kirby Yates will come on to make his 40th appearance.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. ball one.
1-1.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey! Full count.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mike Ford is at the plate as he takes.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Gary Sanchez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. In now, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher.
From the stretch.
Vasquez.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Stewart is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, John Austin.
Tyler Lyons enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 58, Tyler
Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. And quickly, there are 2 away. Andrew Benintendi will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Lyons, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pitch is popped up. La Stella is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing. Josh Taylor comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch on the way. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, ball. 2-0 the count.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in. Now the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Got a full count.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 14.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Goes back up the middle and into center field. Hicks is on his way home. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Zach Birdie comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch. Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ball 3, 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The 3-0. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if...
And that'll get by his outstretched arm, and there's your ball game. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The New York Yankees win for a division-leading 98th time. Tyler Lyons gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Look as they beat the